guys, Anna here, sharing from Anna's World, Blind with a Vision, where we always have a vision. And the vision for today, guess what? I'm actually here with someone that all my blind family members actually know. I'm sure you know him, you are a friend, you have his name online, and his name is?
Hi, I'm Marck Riccabono. I serve as president of the National Federation of the Blind, and it's great to be here with you.
And we are here at the CSUN, right?
CSUN, yeah, at the Monarch reception to celebrate the dynamic tactile device, the Monarch, being put together by the American Printing House for the Blind, Humanware, and the National Federation of the Blind.
And Mark, I remember when you became a president of National Federation for the Blind, and it's been how many years?
About going on 9 years. Yeah.
9 years already.
Yeah.
Wow. Always read you online, and so is this I'm sure that you have been here to the CSUN in Orange County before, or is this your first time?
It's not my first time, but I have not been here in about 10 years or so.
10 years.
I have many things to pursue and priorities to pursue, and of course there are always members of our organization here, but proud to be here supporting some great innovations in the field with some great friends.
Well, tell us just quickly. I know that you want to mingle and have your food and your
No, you're
drink.
the most important thing I have to do right now.
Yeah? Tell us about National Federation for the Blind. What do you want people out there to know about National Federation for the Blind? You know, I have subscribers in Central and South America,
Okay.
Spain, and they actually speak English. I do videos in English and Spanish for my Blind with a Vision. And they always ask me about the National Federation for the Blind. What would you like to tell them about?
Well, so the first thing to know, the National Federation of the Blind, the most important word in our name is of.
Of not for the blind. Of.
We're an organization of blind people, and so we're a membership-based organization. We're driven by the hopes and dreams of blind people. Blind people get to decide what our priorities are, and so self-organizing in a movement of blind people is what's important to us. And the fact that we get to decide where the opportunities are, what barriers we want to work on knocking down as blind people. We get together in local communities and coordinate our activities, our advocacy work, and we bring that up through our state affiliates and to the national organization. And most importantly, we act as a network of support and advocacy to help work through discrimination or bias that blind people face, and we get to celebrate with each other when we have successes.
Yeah.
And most importantly, you know, the tips and tricks that only blind people can share with you, right?
Oh, yeah.
How do you do this thing, or how do you do that thing?
We are the experts, right?
Yeah,
when it
we're
comes
the
to
experts. And
of the
so
blindness.
when we bring all of this authentic experience together in a movement, there's not anything that we can't overcome. And so that's what's really powerful. And being in an environment like this, getting to meet individuals like yourself who are bringing your expertise and passion to this community is, it's one of the greatest opportunities that I've ever had in my life. And so this movement has been just so powerful for me, not just for my own life, but to know that I can be part of something much bigger than me to help make a lasting difference in the world.
Wow, I love it. I know National Federation for the Blind has been around for decades, right?
Yeah, we just got to get you to say of.
Yeah.
We're going to get you there.
And any new news, exciting news? I know there is always news with the National Federation, but anything new? I don't know.
Well, one thing I would share is that last year we announced our intention to establish in the United States the Museum of the Blind People's Movement.
Oh,
this
wow.
will be the first cultural institution to center blind people, to elevate the stories of how blind people have succeeded despite barriers in society.
We needed
and
that.
To
We
celebrate
totally
how
needed
blind
that.
people have worked together to change society. And so we're putting together a $20 million campaign to start this museum, which will be in Baltimore, but we'll also have a very robust virtual online component to allow all blind people around the world to share in celebrating and continuing to create a movement of blind people across the globe.
That is great. I love that. I was thinking months ago, I should really create a museum for the blind. So it's already down there.
Well, and the most important thing is, while this museum will be about blind people, our members have said this museum has to be inclusive and accessible to everybody in a way that no other museum in the world is. And so we have to teach everybody else how to do it right. And that's a really powerful mandate and directive from our members.
That is powerful. And you said that this is planned to be available for anyone, any blind person around the world.
Yeah.
Is the National Federation, have you guys extended outside the United States chapters? I don't know. I'm thinking about Mexico. I'm from Mexico. Grew up here in Southern California.
Yeah, we do not. We operate in the United States, but we, first of all, we do a lot of international cooperation.
Okay.
Teaching organizations how to establish blind movements in other places. We primarily do that through our participation and leadership in the World Blind Union. And that's the international cooperating body for organizations all around the world led by blind people. And so our mission, our organization is focused in the U.S., but we're always willing to learn from and contribute to the movement elsewhere in the world.
And you know, the United States is usually a role model for other countries, right? So National Federation is an organization that a lot of people know. My subscribers in Central South America, they usually ask about how much I know and what you guys do. So they have asked that question. But yeah, wow, thank you so much for sharing with us.
Anytime.
Here on Blind with a Vision, we always have a vision, and this is a great vision that I'm going to be sharing with everyone. Thank you so much, and it's beautiful having met you in person.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye. Adios.